Morning from the Tinton Falls Public Library. We're going to try one more time to show you where our summer reading books are located. Seem to be having some problems with a connection. First off, when you come in the library, to the right-hand side of the entrance, you'll notice there is a display of our nonfiction summer reading books. And these books are a selection of the books that are listed in the Tinton Falls School District Summer Reading List. And you'll notice they all have the summer reading label on them. Now, one of the other items is this Who Was collection. Who Was, Who Is series. Now, that entire series is on the summer reading list. One of the reasons we have the books up front here is because across from the library is the rest of the nonfiction collection. Now, that Who Was series is right here in the first aisle with all the other juvenile biographies. And here you can find the Who Was for Bruce Springsteen, Lucille Ball, Princess Diana, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison. There is a large selection of books down this aisle. So any one of those books is part of that series that they're talking about. But in addition, there's plenty of other nonfiction books that would fit your reading needs and would be fine for the summer reading program. Now, the rest of the books are located in the rear of the library. One of the reasons we have the books in different locations throughout the library is because in discussions with the Tinton Falls School District, they have mentioned that this is a suggested reading list. It is not a required reading list. In other words, they're giving you some titles in case you're not sure what to read, but feel free to read anything that is within your reading level and interests. Okay, they want you to read a book, record it on your logs, and in case you're stumped, they've given you some suggestions on places to start. We wanted to show you the vast majority of the books that you could use for summer reading in addition to the ones that are just listed in the book. So you'll see right down here, find the summer reading books, and arrows pointing either way to the J aisle and to our YA collection, as well as our graphic novel collection. Some graphic novels are listed on the list in case you were interested in that. In the front of the J aisle, there's a small collection of summer reading books. As you'll notice, we have a little sign here to kind of help you find them. There's also some located on this upper shelf, as well as some of our chapter books. The other thing is, you'll notice in the list, it'll list a series or a particular author. Well, those books are going to be located on the aisle on shelf where you'd always find them. So for instance, Anne Barrows, the Ivy and Bean collection, you'll notice we'll have this little shelf. You'll notice the little shelf sign that says Anne Barrows. Now this orange arrow indicates that this is a summer reading author or series, so that will also kind of help guide you based on the suggestions that were made by the Tinton Falls School District. Over in our children's room, you're going to find a small display right above our easy readers, some of the suggested titles. Sorry for the sun there. But then the rest of the collection is all right here. Any one of these books, as long as it's your reading level and of interest, perfect for you. Now we also have what used to be considered our JE collection. It's now being changed to JP. So those books are listed up here on the top shelf. Again, you'll find the sign that says Find Summer Reading with the orange arrow pointing down. And you'll notice that, the labels are being changed to JP. They used to say JE. So if that's a little confusing, there's always somebody here to help. By any of these displays, you'll find this Tinton Falls School District Summer Reading List. In that book, you'll notice there are the call numbers. That's also to help you better locate. As you'll notice, this one's a nonfiction, this one's a J. That's to help you better locate the books in their particular display. Now, all these displays and all of these signages will always have this orange arrow here. That is to help you identify it, or they will have this summer reading label also on the books. And as you'll notice right down at the end of the YA aisle, there's our YA books. And as I said before, if you'll notice in the book, it does say use this list as a guide. Do not feel limited to these choices. Please don't get discouraged if somebody else has taken out the book that you wanted to read. We have plenty of other books that I'm sure you can find interest in. I hope this makes it a little clearer where you can find the books. Happy summer reading, and be sure to ask us if you have any questions.